Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be a weekly reading for the month of May for the sign of Scorpio, and this is a true calling spread. If you're not interested in knowing or learning about your true calling, you can skip ahead and come back next week. But if you think there might be something here for you, then stick around. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, Scorpio. I'm using the Wild Reflections tarot cards. I purchased these off of Amazon. And you're welcome to be here if this reading calls out for you. I hope that something does. Just remember, don't ever make it fit. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. All right, Scorpio, what is your soul's true calling? That's too many. Let's try that again. What is your soul's true calling? Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Your soul's true calling is your mind and all your fresh ideas and all your new thoughts and your ability to bring clarity and truth and focus, bright ideas, fresh concepts, anything new. It's an ace. It's an ace of swords. It has to do with the mind. You're a water sign and you're also considered fire. So water and fire, a little bit different than air. So what I love about this is that it's almost like you're putting your soul's true calling really has more to do with the way you think and your mind and having a brilliant mind and being a sharp shooter and a quick thinker, quick on your feet. When things are starting to feel like they're going to go swirling down the toilet, you're going to bring things back to reality with a new way of doing things, new concepts, a fresh mind. Very awesome. How are you responding to your true calling? How are you responding, Scorpio, to this Ace of Swords? How are you responding right now to that energy? The Hierophant. Yeah, you're embracing it. The Hierophant is a spiritual teacher. They are a guru. They're considered the Pope of the tarot. So it's masculine energy. It has everything to do with your belief system, everything to do with what you were taught, who you are at your core, your spiritual beliefs. It's also dogma or we've lived our whole lives thinking that this was the way things were, and now all of a sudden we're like, whoa, that has nothing to do with how things are. And so it's like you're owning your own truth and what you believe. Ace of Swords. So what I really gather is how you're responding to your true soul calling. You're embracing it. The Hierophant is very earth-based energy. It is attributed to it's the major arcana attributed to the sign of Taurus. Very earth-based, strong earth energy. Now let's ask, how can you unblock? What is stopping you from achieving your true soul calling? Scorpio, look at these beautiful cards. The Sun. How can you unblock what is stopping you from achieving your true soul calling? I'm going to say either spend more time outside, especially in the sun, optimistic thinking, positive thinking. Now, I know I have heard so many things about toxic positivity. When you're just trying to share reality with somebody, but they're a toxic positive person, and no matter what you say, they're always going to hit you with yeah, but everything's great. Everything's fine. I'm having a great day. I'm a good person. You're a good, they just really don't want to accept even the smallest amount of reality, especially if it's negative, because they think that if we even open the door to one little thought that could be true, but that's negative, that we're going to sink down the toilet. And that is the opposite of what I think we're supposed to do. I think personally, and I'm not a counselor, I'm not a licensed professional counselor by any means, but being open to positivity and optimism, awesome. Also, a healthy dose of reality, especially where it concerns like, now I know better because I have experienced this stuff over here and I've experienced this stuff over here, but I'm purposing myself now to be a positive person, an optimistic person. This energy is how I'm going to unblock myself if I find myself being stopped from having fresh, beautiful, new ideas. I have to come back to positive thinking, gratitude, all of that. That's what's going to help me unstick myself. I'm going to clarify with the Soha Mystic Tarot cards for you, Scorpio. Let's jump back to that first card and clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Why is the Ace of Swords the true calling for Scorpio? That beautiful mind, a brilliant mind. I love the arrow being shot forth into the future. This beautiful, fresh, bright idea. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. And the Knight of Wands. Not only are you a truth teller and a truth speaker and a new, fresh idea teller, but you are doing that. There's a karmic blessing like over your life. Your true soul calling is to speak your truth. And the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is the major arcana card attributed to the sign of Sagittarius, ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is all about abundance and good luck and fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely could be speaking the truth when it comes to something that will bring abundance and prosperity into your life or others. But the Knight of Wands is this very passionate, purposeful, set their mind on something. The Knight of Wands can have a tendency to rush in a little too quickly. They want to take action. They want to start doing things passionately, a little too fast. So there's a little bit of a little word of caution, maybe pull the reins back on that horsey and don't ride so quickly into your truth telling. Keep that karmic wheel in mind that what you put out, you're going to get back. So you're going to need to be really careful about sharing this beautiful truth and these new ideas. Right timing. Timing is going to be of the essence for you. Let's clarify the Hierophant. How you're responding to your true calling is with this Hierophant energy. And why is the Hierophant here for Scorpio? The King of Wands. We have the Knight and the King and the Chariot and their major arcana. This is attributed to the sign of Cancer. The King of Wands is the court card representing the fixed fire energy of Leo. And you are responding to your true soul calling with this Hierophant. I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a teacher. I am a belief system master, and I will share my ideas and my concepts and my truths with the world. And it's a moving forward on that. There is like this yes energy. Yes, be the Hierophant. Be the teacher. The world needs what you have to share. The world needs what you have to teach. This King of Wands is, I'm the master of my passions. I'm the master of my energetic drive. I'm the master of my sensuality, my sexuality, of my environment. I'm influential. I am inspiring. I am good looking enough to have people want to be attracted to me and what I have to say, what I have to teach and share, these new bright ideas. People feel like you do bring value, and that's obvious. Now let's focus on the sun. We might as well be walking on the sun, if you remember that song. The sun energy is how you can unblock what is stopping you from achieving your true soul calling. Why is the sun here for Scorpio? Temperance energy, Sagittarius, more Sagittarius. We had that with the Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. Holy smokes. Powerful. So powerful. Judgment gets attributed to the sign of Scorpio often, and judgment is a spiritual awakening. Judgment is when we hear the call. We know there is something going on in our lives and we cannot not hear it anymore. It's a spiritual awakening. It's a resurrection. It is, we're being called to our true calling. Isn't that interesting? The judgment energy is blessed by Archangel Gabriel, who blows the trumpet and calls the believers up. And this is, you're hearing the call, and you know there's something going on in your life right now that's needing to make you be a truth teller, a truth speaker. And Temperance, another archangel. This is Archangel Michael on the Temperance energy, and it is the clearer of obstacles. Archangel Michael, I like to think of him as having like a spiritual vacuum, and anywhere we've got debris, spiritual debris, blockages, things that are in our way, any kind of heavy, dark energy that we feel kind of sticks to us on occasion, especially when we're empathic, we go out in the world, we can always ask Archangel Michael to clear our auric field, our energetic field, our spiritual field. So you have these beautiful archangels blessing your spiritual, positive, optimistic, light-filled. Sun energy is the happiest card in all of tarot. So you have the Pope of Tarot and the most optimistic, positive energy of all 78 cards in order for you to Ace of Swords, speak your truth, bring your ideas, fresh-faced energy. Sometimes people don't want to hear that, but I think that your focus right now is you're going to speak to those and be heard by those that need to hear what you have to say. Let's grab the Moonology cards for you. This is all the phases of the moon, and we're going to find the one that is perfect for Scorpio right now. Moonology, the gibbous moon. You might want to look that up on the internet and see how that applies to your life. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your goal, Scorpio. This is your reading. Please remember that I'm on TikTok and on YouTube, and your likes and your follows, your subscribes and your shares, very meaningful. Please feel free to leave comments. I appreciate your interactions with the channel. Be blessed and be well.